Hello everyone and welcome to StarSea Tarot. I am Charlene Lizette. In today's video, we are going to be diving into what you can expect in love for April 2023. For those of you that have Aries placements, or if you are an Aries sun, happy birthday to you. If you're born later on in April, happy birthday to you, Taurus. I'm going to start off by sharing with you 4 different crystals that will support you during this season that are connected to the energy of Aries. We have pyrite, which is also featured here. We've got some beautiful red tiger eye. Woo! Red jasper. That went flying. And some carnelian. So if you have these crystals at home, definitely wear them or take a look at StarSea Jewels. It's in the description box below, and find amulets with those types of crystals if you want to start wearing them. I am wearing a couple here. Now we got 4 groups to pick from for today's reading. Obviously 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you like picking with crystal amulets from StarSea Jewels, I'm going to be adding those on right now. Here are the 4 groups or piles with crystal amulets from StarSea Jewels. Starting with group number 1, we have this beautiful piece called Vulcan. Definitely has some of the crystals that we mentioned. Group number 2 with Sol. Group number 3 with Venus. One of my favorite pieces. And group number 4 with beautiful Juno, which I am also wearing right now. You can see it. All right, so go ahead and pick your group in the description box below. Look at the timestamp that corresponds with the group you are called to. Obviously, you can pick more than one group if that's what you want to do. And I will see you over at your reading. See you soon. All right, welcome group number 1. This is going to be your reading if you picked Vulcan. Let's dive in. I've got a new tarot deck. This deck is called the Romantic Tarot, and I actually have the book here because I haven't memorized all the cards yet. And this deck, while it does align with traditional Rider-Waite and, you know, the cards that we typically know and understand, there are actually keywords for each of these cards, which I have found fascinating as I've been really tuning in and tapping into this specific deck. So I do want to share these keywords with you as we are reading your spread. And then obviously there's way more decks. So we got 4 more decks that we're going to dive into as well. Okay, so get comfy and let's get started with your reading. The first thing that I need to tell you is the power that your reading came out with. And it makes sense because you picked Vulcan. Vulcan is actually a god, and also named, a volcano is named after him. So I'm feeling this really explosive energy in your love life for the month of April. I feel like there's going to be sparks flying. I feel like there's going to be a lot of passion. There's going to be a lot of heat. There's just going to be a lot of sizzle in the kitchen, okay? There's going to be a lot of stuff going on here for you. You may even feel the energy of like heart explosion, almost like, you know, when you meet somebody and you just have that like, and your whole heart just feels like it's about to explode. It's one of those moments, like an electric hit. It just feels like lightning, sparks flying. It's so powerful. It's very passionate, and it makes a lot of sense because Aries is a very passionate sign, and we are in Aries season when I am recording this and uploading it. I'm also finding here too with the Tower card is really calling out to me. And I feel like we got like that lightning imagery here, but I also feel like the foundations in your love life that have kept you almost, I want to say, stuck or stagnant, like the false identity that's been connected to your love life, like maybe the narratives or the stories around why you haven't met somebody yet, or why no relationship ever seems to work out for you, like the stories. I don't know if you can hear my cat Raven, she's going nuts right now. So I also feel like it's like almost like this feline energy that's really like kicked into full throttle. And because of this very feline, very majestic, very like feminine energy, but like femininity, not in its like passivity, femininity in its like, and it's like goddess warrior energy, okay, is going to cause the storylines that you have connected to why you're still single or why you haven't found anybody, like to crumble. You may go through some really deep cathartic healing this month as well, where you start realizing that the stories that you've told yourself are are lies. They're all lies told by other people to you that have really kept you limited and stuck rather than helping you to propel yourself forward in love, okay? I also have this red ribbon that I've tied around my door as a form of protection. And my eye keeps wandering to it, and it's not something I typically like pay attention to. So the color red is also very important to you. And again, you picked Vulcan, which does have the red tiger eye. It also has the what's it got here? It's got red tiger, it's got garnet, and it's also got black tourmaline. Okay. So we're starting off this reading with the Four of Pentacles. As you can see within the Four of Pentacles in this imagery, the woman is surrounding herself by animals and is not really interested nor paying attention to the man. It almost feels too with the pillar here that she's blocking the man. She's more interested in the goats, okay? And so one of the things that I think you need to ask yourself is why? Why is it, or what is it that you could be doing at this time that is actually keeping men at a distance from you? Or if you're into women, women at a distance from you, okay? The second card here with the Three of Wands, you can see there's a lot of attention. So even though you are guarded, even though you rather protect yourself with like animals or with other people or by yourself, you're in this energy of solitude, you're still very sought after. People are looking at you, people are wanting you, whether you're into men or women, whatever. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if you're a hetero and you're like only into, let's just say, men or only into women. The opposite sex or the same sex as you is also into you. Like, you are a magnet right now. You're attracting a lot of people. Raven, you're interrupting the reading. Raven. No, thank you, please. Even like Raven's been quiet all day, and even when I started doing your reading, I literally feel like it's like craziness, like a cat in heat. That's the energy, okay? And Raven's not in heat right now. She's just being a crazy cat. She's just being a crazy cat. So now we have the World card, okay? In this World card, you can see that the man and the woman are holding up the world for the child. Now, this card hits a little bit deeper than the traditional world card because the traditional world card is about cycles. It's about, you know, completion, success, reaching something. In this card, it's about union. And I'm looking at the little book here. In this deck, sorry, the card is about union, okay? The veil falls and the truth is revealed. It was a long road, but worthwhile because now comes ecstasy. This is completeness. But I want you to pay attention to the fact that the little boy is on the top. So whatever you are going through right now as this narrative, this story, this isolation is completing itself and the tower is coming down to wipe it, it's the realization of what you grew up in at home, but it's also the fact that, like, what is the main goal of you wanting to be with somebody? It's to have a sense of completion and to create a legacy of sorts. Whether you have children biologically or otherwise, you're wanting to create a legacy. You're wanting to create a new family unit that you can propel forward into the future. And that's why that Tower card is here, because I truly feel like the constructs, the narratives, the story need to all collapse. And that's the word for this major arcana. The word is collapse. When hearts soar high quickly, they know what they are risking. Catastrophe awaits the irrational and the ambitious. Breakdowns. So you are breaking down all the false constructs, all the narratives, and getting really honest with yourself about why you're wanting to bring somebody into your life and what that's going to look like for you. 11/11, as I said that, even though I'm going to be editing this video. Then we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is very black and white. The King of Swords is not emotional. The King of Swords is very practical, very logical, very critical. And I want you to notice too that you have the sword transitioning into the Magician. And so it is through the control of your thoughts, through you finding that confidence within with Vulcan, through you being able to really clear away the stories, have that breakdown, have that collapse, that you are actually going to be able to see that you are manifesting everything that you want. It's just about you getting out of your comfort zone, getting clear and rational and logical, and recognizing and seeing all the people that are into you. Okay, with the Magician card, I'll read to you the key word that the Magician has, and it's called willpower. well, it's not called. The card is called the Illusionist, but the word is willpower. This is about how much energy are you willing to put into your love life right now. And that's why I think it feels like a cat in heat, or this explosive energy, this passionate energy, this fiery energy that I keep feeling and tuning into. Because I feel like it's almost erratic where, and not in a bad way, it just feels like boom, the tower comes down and just wipes everything clean, and you have these massive epiphany moments around why you're still single. And as you are having these like transitions in your mindset, boom, all of a sudden you start attracting new people into your life, and you start realizing that you're being asked out on dates. It's like everything just happens like the domino effect, but on fast forward. It feels very, very fast. Okay. So you do need to pay attention to that. Definitely wear grounding and protective crystals this month. So good job, you picked Vulcan. I am going to dive in to see who's coming in now, okay? Oh, look at that. The King of Wands. Of course he would come in. The Empress and the Five of Cups. See, this is about you. Look at that. The King of Wands is looking straight at you. You're looking at the King of Wands, and yet there's this Five of Cups energy. Why? Why is there this Five of Cups energy when there's two cups still standing? The opportunity exists there. It's about shifting the perspective. Ace of Wands. Look at all this fiery energy. Ace of Wands. Yeah. See, you switching the narrative, the story that you have in your mind, gives the King of Wands, because that's who I feel is coming towards you because of the way he's looking. Okay, they're looking straight out. They're looking straight at you. Sorry, I realized I was not pointing at the camera. I just need one more, please. It gives them the opportunity. Four cups at the bottom. There's really a big need here for you to shift the perspective this month. If you're watching this video because you want love, if you're watching this video because you're ready to attract your soulmate, you're the love of your life, if you are ready to like truly, you're ready. Like in your mind, you're like, I'm ready. I want this person coming into my life. I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, blah, blah, blah. Then you need to heed the call from the universe right now. And the call from the universe right now is for you to reclaim your power and really work through what it is that is blocking you and stopping you from attracting love into your life. In the link in the description box below, there's a link to a free values exercise worksheet. It's the first step in reclaiming your power, transforming your life, and getting to know what you need in your life in order to feel fulfilled, happy, and feel love in your life. Go download it. It's a free worksheet over at my school, StarSea Academy, okay? Doing that worksheet will actually help you in really getting clear and understanding why you're blocking this person from coming in, because the opportunity is here. He's right here. He's looking at you. You're looking at him. I think you two might even know each other, but there's emotions here. There's feelings. There's reservations, an indecision here with the Two of Swords, but that's going to all crumble. And this is why I think this is happening so fast. The Ace of Wands is the fastest ace. It is fire, passion, and we keep talking about that. So it's like, do you really want this? Do you want a new person in your life? If you're turning around and nodding your head, yes, I want it, Charlene. Yes, I'm ready for it. Go do that free values worksheet. Get clear on what it is that you need in a partner and put it out into the universe. The end. Saturn. This is a huge lesson for you. A huge lesson for you. Saturn is in Pisces right now. You may also be in this energy of like almost maturing when it comes to the narratives, the fears, the stories, the illusions that you created in your mind, okay? And then we got retrograde, all right? Things are slowing down here for you because retrogrades happen for us to take some time to clear up the mess, the mud, the things. It's like an opportunity to stop, correct, reflect, reassess, and then move forward. And that's what's happening here. That is exactly what's happening here. And it makes sense. We have the Libra full moon. So relationships will definitely be illuminated for some of you, okay? And if you have a Aries rising, then you have Libra in your 7th house. And so that's going to be hitting your 7th house. And if you have an Aries 7th house or you have a Libra rising, then it's going to be hitting your 1st house, okay? That full moon. So let's dive in here and see what's going on. Express your love. I mean, we've talked about this so much. so much. Let me know in the comments below if this person is already kind of in your line of sight. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And I'm going to call it out and tell you how it is, even though you might not like it. It's you. It's you. You're afraid. I can see it. I can see it in the reading. You have been so alone for so long that you're not even paying attention to how many people you have that could potentially be the one. But there is a King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that is wanting to enter into your life. You just have to let him. Look at that. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah. I think what's going to happen here is that oops, one card just went flying. You're going to be realizing where you need to work on, where you need to heal, and it's going to be all in front of you, and it's going to be completely up to you whether or not you're going to allow this person into your life. And the last card, release your ex. Okay, listen. So for a lot of you, you're still hanging on to this idea of what your ex did to you. There comes a time where you got to cut the cords. You got to cut the cords with your ex. You got to let go of that. You have to understand that, you know, not just because your ex was a certain way, it doesn't mean that new people are going to be this way. And when you work on yourself, you truly take the time to work on yourself, you will not attract the same person again. Because you are raising your vibration, you are shifting your vibration, and therefore you are going to start attracting new types of people into your life. Go take a look at Charlene, Lizette. It's my other YouTube channel. I've got videos there on energy, frequency, attraction, spirituality, law of attraction, manifestation, etc. Those videos may also help you out as well, because this person's already in your environment. This person's already in your environment. You just are not seeing him or her. And if you are seeing him or her, you're still keeping them at a distance. Trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transition, growth. Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about that. You are growing, you are evolving, you are changing, you are shifting here. The Rose Gardens, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Most definitely, absolutely. I feel a lot of shame and a lot of guilt here. I feel like you're embarrassed that you attracted toxic people in the past, and that's what's really holding you back. And you've attached to a false sense of fear that it's going to happen every time that you date somebody new, and it's not true. It's not true. You are clearing this. You had the tower here. You had the world. We talked about this. You are clearing this, okay? So do the work. Give yourself that time. Devote it to yourself, okay? Meditate with these crystals. Purchase Volcan if you wanted to tap into that passionate, fiery, grounded energy. Pay attention to what's happening around you. Open yourself up. Be willing to learn the lessons, because this person is here with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This person is here. They are ready to give to you. They're ready to be that safe space for you. You have to now open yourself up. And the last card you got from the Rose Oracle is Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight. Mysteries, learning, and teaching. Here you are learning. All right. There are a couple of other courses over at my academy as well, or you can book a session with me as well. Go take a look over there. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the deck. Potential promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. Look at this. The bud. It's here. It's here. Love is here for you. Okay. Group number 1. If you want to book a session with me or download the free worksheets or go on to the paid course, take a look at the description box below. All right. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. I'm going to move on to group number 2 now. We will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 2. This is going to be your reading if you pick soul or group number 2. I am using a new deck right now. And this deck, while it follows through with the traditional Raider way, it also has its own descriptions. So I am going to be referencing the book because each card has keywords, okay? So I do want to make sure that I'm tapping into that. Immediately, let's call out the elephant in the room. You've got the 10 of Cups, you got the 10 of Wands, and you've got Death and the Empress. This is going to be a very transformative week or month in your love life, okay? There is going to be a lot of shift, a lot of transitions. You also got 2 3s here or 6, okay? So like 3 plus 3 is 6. So there is a lot of divine change happening here for you. What's actually happening here for you is the opportunity to bring in love. The opportunity to attract a romantic partner, the opportunity to finally put to rest with that death and the 10 of wands, the obstacles, the difficulties, and the challenges that you have experienced in the past in your relationships. You are now entering into a new protected phase of romance. You will actually be meeting somebody who is very strong. This person's very strong. And they may not be the tallest, but they're going to be they're going to be strong. And you're going to notice that as soon as you start, maybe talking to them, even if it's platonic in nature in the beginning, all of a sudden, more suitors are going to make themselves available to you. It's almost like you are opening yourself up to love, if that makes sense. I don't know if some of you have been a little bit shy or reserved, or maybe haven't been dedicating a lot of time to love, but this reading right here is confirming to me that you are opening yourself up to love. You're ready to be viewed as this beautiful empress that you are. I want to read to you the different descriptions, or sorry, the different keywords for each of these cards, okay? Because I think that the key word that each of these cards has is going to be really important. The Three of Wands is artistic expression. So how can you be more creative in your life right now, okay? How can you present out into this world your love? Maybe it's through dance, maybe it's through drawing, maybe it's through making videos. Like creativity, art, like being artistic is a form of love, because you are sharing something that you are passionate with the world. And that's what you need to be focusing on and doing right now. And people will see that. People will feel that light. People will feel that power, and they'll be naturally drawn to you. You'll become magnetic, and they're going to want to be around you. They're going to want to see you. They're going to want to spend time with you. The Three of Wands keyword is expectation. This is the queen bee. All right. And so she's the empress. Okay. What are your expectations in love? Have you gotten clear? Have you gotten specific? Do you actually truly know what you need in a partner, what you want in a partner, what that partner is going to look like for you? What your relationship dynamic is going to look like? Because if you don't, then this is a time to get super clear and specific on it. Okay. In the link in the description box below, there's a link to a free values exercise worksheet over at my school, StarSea Academy. Go get it. It's completely free. It'll help you understand your values, your negotiables, and your non-negotiables in life. And that's actually the first step in being able to attract everything that you want and transform your life and unlock that dream life that you've always wanted. It's a first step. I offer it to you for free. So go get it, okay? It'll help you tremendously. Now, the 10 of Cups keyword is happiness. What are your expectations on happiness? What is happiness to you, group number 2? Sometimes we get so caught up in this world that we live in that we actually don't take a moment to go like, actually though, like what does make me happy? What does bring me joy? What does make me feel, content? I have no idea. And in these moments, you get this opportunity to really get clear. Get clear on what makes you happy. Write down a list if you need to, all right? The Empress keyword is generosity. How can you be giving? How can you pass on through your artistic expression, through conversations, through talking, through sharing your energy? What can you do now to pass on this beauty that you radiate out into the world? The Death card is starting from scratch. And the 10 of Wands card, I want to put this book away. So the 10 of Wands card is, and I just got this deck, so sorry, I don't have everything memorized. Positive effort. Starting from scratch, positive effort. That values worksheet that I shared with you that's for free would help you tremendously in being able to get to that next step in your life, okay? Because this bracelet, this amulet that you picked is all about self-confidence. It's all about self-love. There's rose quartz, there's citrine, there's moonstone, there's sunstone. This is all about igniting your solar plexus and your heart chakra to be able to attract what you desire into your life and feel confident and comfortable that you're going to be able to bring it in. This is no longer being afraid or worrying that, you're not deserving of it. Happiness is here for you. Set your expectations. Get clear on what you want. You are the queen bee. You're sitting in queen bee energy. Put to death, put to rest the stories, the narratives, the hardships, the difficulties. It's going to happen anyways. But here is the opportunity for you to take control, for you to take the reins. Be the leader, like the Aries energy. Three of Swords. Lots of threes here. Knight of Cups. There could have been a false start with somebody that really kind of left you in a little bit of sadness or a little bit of pain. You need to understand that just because something doesn't work out with one person doesn't mean that something won't work out with every person. See, the universe is asking you right now with the Hanged Man and the Magician to contemplate, to self-reflect. Inaction will help lead you to action. Sometimes the less that you are trying to force something to work, the more that it'll work out naturally for you in divine timing. The Magician is confirming to you, you have everything at your disposal. Maybe you needed to watch this video. Maybe you need to go do that free values exercise. Maybe you need to go sign up for Align. It's a 9-week transformative course that I offer that'll help you in really remembering who you are, finding love, loving yourself, healing, transforming your life, attracting love, attracting your life purpose, your soul purpose, because you are literally aligning your life. It's almost like the universe is saying, instead of looking for the answers outside, like in other people, it's time for you to go do the work inside, because that's how you're going to tune into that happiness. That's how you're going to attract effortlessly. The energy here is so fast with 8 of Wands. You're alchemizing. You're in pure manifestation energy right now. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which means that your mindset is shifting. You are transforming your mindset. Go take a look at Align. Honestly, I didn't tell it to group number 1 because it didn't really fit. But for group number 2, if you're ready to truly, truly take time to transform your life, go check out Align. It's a 9-week transformative course. It's all pre-recorded. You get 1.5 hour session with me as part of your package. There are videos, there are modules, there are worksheets. You will, like, leaving that course, it's transformed people's life. It's made their relationships better. It's helped them to tune into their career. I've had people literally leave their crappy jobs that they've hated and step into their life purpose, find new partners, have better relationships. It's just the most empowering, transformative course. And I've created it pre-recorded for you guys so that 1, it's more cost effective, and 2, you can do it at your own pace. But go take a look at that, because the universe is saying here, you have the tools. You have it all. Your mindset is shifting. You're cutting through the bullshit, the narrative, the stories that tell you why you're still single, or why you can't find love, or why you're always stuck in these, situationships or these toxic dynamics. It's time to start from scratch. It's time to devote energy to yourself. You are the queen bee. Do you understand that? You are the queen bee. Stop playing small. Stop making excuses. Stop holding yourself back from living that life that you've always wanted, because the universe is telling you in this reading, do you want that love that you've always sought, that relationship that you've always desired, that partnership, that community, that individual that you can build with, right? That person who's going to respect you and honor you and love you and walk through life with you. And you guys are going to be able to build together and do what you all want together, whether it's traveling, helping other people, healing the world, whatever it is. Like, it's here. It's here for you. The universe is going, it's right here. I need you first to do the Magician, the Temperance, the Hanged Man, the 8 of Wands. I need you to do the work. I want to give this to you. You deserve it. It's in front of you. But right now you are not seeing it because you haven't done the work. See, everything is energy, right? So if you remember that everything is energy, if you are vibrating at the wrong energy or the frequency, even if that person is in front of you, you won't be able to connect with them. So really practicing, owning in the tools. The Magician has the cups, the swords, the wands, and the pentacles. The 8 of Wands is action. It's going, it's doing. Okay, the Hanged Man is very introspective, a lot of self-reflection. And Temperance is alchemizing. Temperance is the ebb and flow of the universe. Look at this. It looks like the world is barren and there's hardly any water. But what is the beautiful angel doing? She's alchemizing. She's making magic happen with the 2 cups. And on the horizon, the work that she's doing is offering beautiful opportunities. The rainbow, the sun is shining. So even though it feels like things are difficult, if you keep 1 foot grounded and 1 foot in your emotions, you will be able to alchemize the energy and transform your life and bring in that happiness, that joy that you desire. It's like right here. The universe is like, right here, please. Are you going to take it? Are you going to accept it? Are you going to do it? Like, are you ready for this? Are you ready for true happiness in your life? Void of course, pause in time, change of plans, limbo, improvisation. It's very interesting that you got this card considering that you had death, which is start from scratch in this particular deck, and the hanged man. I think that if I look at all of these cards and I'm tuning in and tapping into your energy and the fact that you picked Sol, I think that in the past, you've approached love and relationships and romance from a place of fear, from a place of scarcity, from a place of I'm not good enough. And you are changing all of that here. You've cut through it with the Ace of Swords. You've cut through the bullshit and said, no, this doesn't work for me. And this is how you're reclaiming your power. Whether you take the course Align or whether you do the free worksheets, whatever you are doing, you are shifting the energy. And the work that you do will help you to reap the results and the rewards that you desire. You know, even as I was saying that, I noticed that my glasses were getting really dirty. I'm wearing my glasses. And it's like it's like your eyes were dirty. It's like you weren't seeing properly. Even watching this video right now, let me know in the comments. Even watching this video right now, you're like, "Oh my God, Charlene, I see clearly now." Like, "Oh my God." It's like I'm having these epiphany moments right now. With the gifts and lessons and the South Node, this is part of who you are. I wouldn't be surprised if you may have like a Libra South Node or a Taurus South Node, or you may have your South Node conjunct Venus. There's something here about your self-worth, or in your first house, there's something here about your self-worth, you as a person, that you are really needing to transform and shift in order to be able to bring in love. And now you're seeing clearly. You know that song, I Can See Clearly Now? Yeah, that's where you're at right now. You're like, I can see clearly. I am reclaiming my power. I am the queen bee. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Right. When was the last time you played? Do you even know what play looks like in your life group number 2? Attraction. I just heard some of you say, no, I don't have time. All I do is work, or I'm so busy, or I'm so tired, I'm so drained. This is because you're not living in alignment. Over at Charlene Lizette, it's my other YouTube channel. It's in the link in the description box below. There's tons of videos to help you there as well. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What did I tell you? A new person has stirred your romantic interest. Maybe even meeting somebody new gets you in this energy of like, oh shit, I got to do my work. I got to do my work because this person's in front of me. And if I don't do my work, things are not going to work out. Engagement. Your love life is ascending. So universe is bringing somebody in for you. 10 of Cups, Empress. Somebody's got their eye on you, but you're in the mindset of heartbreak. And like I told you, they could be right in front of you calling your soulmate. You got to match their energy now, okay? And the way that you match the energy is by doing the work. Let me get some rose oracle cards for you. This is so powerful. Wow. This is queen bee energy. Honestly, your entire reading is somebody who's done feeling like the victim, somebody who's done like feeling like the world is against them, somebody who wakes up and remembers that the universe is always conspiring in your favor and the universe wants what is best for you. The reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnerships, friends. Somebody may meet you that, or sorry, what? You may meet somebody who actually ignites this fire inside of you to really transform your life. A new story, you decide. Alignment. Oh my gosh. You guys, if you're ready to transform your life, take my course Align, okay? The link is in the bio. Go take it. There's a 3 monthly payment plan, like a payment plan of 3 months if you want to pay that way, or you can pay it upfront. I actually posted the entire course. Obviously, you don't get to see all the videos because that would defeat the purpose, but you can see how much work there is. Like, it is a transformative course, and you can even read reviews of what people have said about the course. Yeah, it's time to, oh my gosh. You guys, brothers of the rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, support. Whew. Talk about him or her coming in. The divine masculine in your life is coming in. or you are tuning into your divine masculine energy, if you are divine masculine watching this, like, oh my gosh, it's all coming together. And if you're a man watching this, or if you're a woman, it doesn't matter. And when I did a line last year, live and interactive, it was a very intense 12-week program, and I've condensed it. There was men and women in that course. It transformed. I had one gentleman tell me that through the course, he was able to discover where his wounds were, his trauma was, and in turn, now he has a way better relationship with his partner because of it, even the way he talks. And then a woman, literally, I think I told you in the beginning, left her job that she hated and now is doing energy work, which she always wanted to do but was so afraid to do. I had another woman who took the course and completely transformed her life around. Another one started her new business. Like, it's just a very transformative course. And I know I'm talking a lot about it, but you just have too many cards that are talking about the course. And I didn't say this with group number 1. This is specific to group number 2. You got alignment here. You've got learning here. You've just, yeah, it's here for you. Listen, whatever you end up doing is your path forward. But I will tell you, the universe is asking you to put in some work because it is bringing in a sacred divine masculine into your life. Somebody is already within your circle, and the work that you do will help you to remove the masks so that you can see them clearly. All right, group number 2, if you want to work with me in any capacity or purchase your amulet or whatever, take a look at the description box below. I am going to move over to group number 3 now. Oh my God, she's even pregnant here. A birth of a new relationship. Look, she's opening up. I'm just looking at these cards. What a powerful, powerful reading here for you all. All right, we will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 3. This is going to be your reading if you picked Venus and or group number 3. I am working with a new deck, so I am going to be pulling up some of their descriptions because while it follows the Rider-Waite traditional tarot, it also has these really interesting, unique description words or keywords for each card. And I think those words are really powerful and really important. And obviously, I haven't memorized them all. There's 78 of them, and I just got the deck a couple of days ago. So let's start off with what I'm seeing here right off the bat. Your mind can be your own worst enemy. And one of the most powerful things here that you need to learn is how to allow yourself to love unconditionally without any restrictions or without any what's the word I'm looking for here? It's not conditions, reservations. It almost makes me feel like you are highly critical of yourself. For every good thing you do or for every good thing you think about yourself, there's like 10 different thoughts about how much you're not good enough, okay? Venus as an amulet is all about loving yourself to the core. It is Aphrodite, it is Venus. She loves herself so much, and it is that self-love, that value she has for herself that helps her to attract love in life. And this is what you're learning. How do you love yourself without any conditions, without any restrictions, without any reservations? So much so, how do you value yourself? How do you view yourself? How do you hold yourself? Right? When you look at yourself, can you look at yourself in the mirror and truly say, I love you and I honor you and I embrace and respect all aspects of you? Or are you critical? Look at your skin, look at your face, look at your hair, look at this, look at that. That conversation that you have with yourself is shifting in this month. And that shift that you're going to have is actually what's going to bring in new offers for you. We have a lot of other decks to uncover, so I'll be able to see more about what's coming into love. This is more about where you're at emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically in love. And then we dive into what's coming in, okay? Look at this Ace of Swords. Look at the blue rose. Look at what looks like blood. That's potent. Very potent. I have a huge tattoo on my back that says there's no rose without thorns in Spanish. And that's what I get from this. There is no rose without thorns. There cannot be beauty without pain and suffering. That's what my tattoo is about. And I'm assuming that's what this sword is about. The cut rose is what it says here. This is skill. This is about cutting your doubts and your desires. And this is about taking away that overactive mind that you have that continues to tell you all these stories that are not rooted in any sort of truth. Then we have the Eight of Swords. I actually pulled this card yesterday and I was like, whoa, and I want to read you what it says, okay? because I sent it to my girlfriend. That's how powerful this card is. Candor and simplicity play tricks on the imagination. Thoughts are stowaways capable of arriving anywhere. Imprisonment. How does the story you tell yourself right now about you block you from literally attracting the love that you've always desired? I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, I'm too poor, I'm too rich, I'm too this, I'm too that, right? Like, what are the stories? This is about allowing yourself the opportunity to be loved. This is about being receptive. This is about your self-expression. How are you showing up right now in the world? Like if I was to sit down one-on-one with you and said to you, "Okay, talk to me about how you're showing up in life right now." How would you describe it? If you're being really honest and if I started asking you a bunch of questions, would we get to the root? See, this is where the accountability and the responsibility takes place, and that's why you have the hermit. There is solitude here, there is self-reflection here, there is knowledge that needs to be uncovered about how you've shown up in life and why you've shown up that way that's really blocked you and stopped you from attracting the love that you deserve and that you've always desired. There is a major transition happening here for you in the way that you think about love, in the way that your mental pillar focuses on love, and your emotional pillar. If you don't know what the pillars of self are, go take a look at my website. Links in the description box. Right on the main page of my website, it talks about the pillars of self. And the pillars of self are literally a tool I use when I'm doing coaching or one-on-one sessions with people so that they can understand how to fill their own cup. And this is what you're doing right now. You're learning the different parts of you that keep you limited, that keep you stuck, that block you, so that you can release them and make way for love. You got the Three of Pentacles twice. This is unfinished business. I'd be curious to know if some of you have gone to therapy and then stopped going to therapy, or if some of you start these journeys of self-development, self-work, and then stop them. You had two cards fall down, so let me grab them. Is that 6? Yeah. So the 8 to the 9 tells me that you are progressing in your mindset. So for those of you that are watching this month is going to be one of deep self-love. I do not feel like this month you will be in the capacity to attract a new romantic partner because you are in denial or refusing to do some of the work that the universe is asking you to do. And that sucks. And your ego is probably a little bit triggered right now. And that triggering is actually great. It is great for your self-development and for you to attract love. Page of Cups, there it is. The Tower. See, because any love that comes in right now is going to be masked with all the pain and suffering that you've gone through. You've gone through a lot of difficulties, maybe by the hand of a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But yeah, babe, there's deep work here. This is a month of self-love. This is a month of falling in love with yourself. Talk to Aphrodite, work with her, or tune into the energy of self-love. Carry rose quartz. See, because the universe is saying there's some unfinished business here and you have a new opportunity to start it. So if you want an offer for a romance, if you want a new romantic partner, even if somebody came into your life right now and offered it to you, it would result in you going back to the same patterns, the same belief systems that have created failure in the past in your love life. There's some mental healing here that really needs to be worked through. And with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about you getting rooted, about you getting stable, about you getting grounded, about you really focusing on where the obstacles and challenges and the difficulties in your life truly, truly lie. Moving away, walking away, taking a risk. It's about you believing in yourself, that you can get out of this comfort zone. It almost makes me feel like you've created this little tower of protection for self-preservation, because you're like, you know what, if I'm in this tower, Charlene, I can like be sad that I'm single, but I don't have to do any work. I can just say that it's because there's all these crappy men out there. I don't have to take accountability or responsibility. And the universe is saying, not anymore. You have to now take your love life in your own hands. You have to get clear on where in the past you may have played a role in attracting these duds, or why, you know, you seem to not be able to attract the love that you want. What can you work on yourself right now to help you with attracting the love you've always desired? Clearly, Venus, Taurus are playing a huge role. I would not be surprised if you have a Aries or a Libra rising. This full moon in Libra that's happening next, well, I'm posting this on April 1st or 2nd, so it would be happening the weekend after. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if it's aspecting your chart. Take a look, okay? Take a look, because there is definitely here a lot of self-reflection, illumination in your relationships. Sagittarius, Jupiter. You run away when things get tough. Am I wrong? Drop it in the comments. When things get difficult, you're like, bye. See you later, alligator. I don't want to deal with this anymore. It's too hard. And now the universe is saying, you can't run away anymore. No, no, no. You cannot. You must learn now to embrace and sit in it and heal it and work through it. There's a free values exercise worksheet on my website. Go take a look. It's in the description box below. It may help you out tremendously in learning how to fall in love with yourself again, okay? And over at Charlene, Lizette, which is my personal website, not my school, that's where the pillars of self are. This is deep, deep healing. I'd be curious to know, if you want to book a one-on-one session with me, you can. It's in the description box below. I've got limited availability, but it's still there. I'd be really curious to know if you had a really rough upbringing. Difficult parents, they had toxic relationships, made divorce, you know, separated. Maybe one of your parents abandoned you. There's something here that is deeply ingrained in your family that you are needing to heal and work through so that you can attract love, playfulness. Maybe you've always been surrounded by people who are like negative Nancy's or negative Nellies. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah. This is about you learning how to fall in love with yourself again. Hold on a minute. You have to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the risks you're guided to take. Can I ask you, let me know in the comments, are you afraid of healing because you're afraid of unearthing the things that you've gone through? Give your relationship a chance. To me, when I look at this, considering your card, this is a relationship with yourself. This is not a relationship with anybody else. You have to fall in love with you. I think that for some of you, that's really hard. I don't know how you talk to yourself in front of the mirror. I don't know how you feel about yourself, but there is this beautiful door opening up for you so that you can learn how to love yourself. And it is through loving yourself where you'll be able to attract the love of your life. The grandmothers, remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. Maybe grandma plays a huge role in your life. This is generational. There's a card from another one of Rebecca Campbell's decks that says like breaking the chains, healing ancestral trauma. And I think that's what you're doing this month. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. Yeah. When I first got this card, I just got goosebumps on my body, by the way. I don't know if you can see them. When I first got this card, when I first got this deck, I realized there was this energy that needed to be released. This pain, this suffering, this difficulty, this hardship. So I'm going to ask you, where is life hard for you right now? Where is life difficult for you right now? Where can you shift that? Because it's over. Accept it. It's time now for you to move on. You have the 8 of Cups here. It's time now for you to get out of your comfort zone. And I love that the last card you got is Bloom. Creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. It's time for you to celebrate. Doors are opening up for you. New people are going to be entering into your life. Love is going to find you. But first, you must find love within yourself. All right, group number 3. If you want to book a session, take a look at my school, get the free course or the paid course online. Take a look at the description box below. Ditto if you want to pick up Venus. I'm going to move on to group number 4. If you want more videos to help you out with self-love, go take a look at my main channel, Charlene Lizette. It's in the link in the description box below as well. All right, thank you so much. We will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 4. This is going to be your reading if you picked a Juno or group number 4. Okay, let's have a conversation here because things are getting juicy. This is the sweet taste of drunken romance, where inhibitions are released and you allow yourself the freedom to feel infatuation or smitten and to experience the bliss of love. Now, having said that, there is duality in all things, group number 4. And there's a couple of things that are showing up in your spread that are telling me that there is an opportunity for you to, I don't want to use the word oversee, but maybe miss the golden opportunity of love that is right in front of you. So I will let you know that this is a new deck that I got, and each of these cards has keywords. It does follow Rider Waite, but it's a little bit different. So I want to read you the keywords because I don't obviously have them all memorized, because the keywords will definitely tell you something about this new love that is entering into your life. First things first, you already know this person. This card right here is literally illuminating what you don't see. She is opening the curtain and going, oh, that's who he was the entire time. Gotcha. That's who he is. That's who he was. And you got the Two of Cups. So love is here, baby. Love is here. So let me dive into the keyword for the Two of Cups for you, okay? And then we'll dive into your reading. I want to tell you these words. If you have a pen and paper, go write it down or pause this video and then write it down, okay? So the Two of Cups is affinity. Things are changing in your love life. Love is wanting to enter into your life, and it is breaking down the walls that you have put up, the barriers that you have put up that have stopped you from attracting love in the past or from moving forward in love. You're in a wave of change. The Seven of Pentacles, wealth, the secret rendezvous. You may, this person that you're going to be with may actually be somebody who you see all the time. A neighbor, somebody at your coffee shop, maybe somebody at work, at the cafeteria. Like it's somebody who you see all the time, and yet you've never seen them before, if that makes sense. You know, we talk about NPCs, right? Like players who aren't active in your life until you activate them. That is this person for you. The Hermit card is all about introspection and self-reflection. Okay, the Hermit needs to practice some solitude and illuminate things in his own life. And for you, the Hermit is, and you showing up as the Hermit means that you may be a loner. You may not necessarily like to spend a lot of time with a lot of people. You may prefer being introverted and spending time on yourself, with yourself, etc. And what's happening here is the solitude that you have experienced right now has been teaching you a lot of things about yourself, which are now leading you into this road of love. And the key word for the Hermit card from this deck is concentration. So think long and hard, because I bet you if you take a step back and maybe you're a little bit objective rather than driven by your emotions, you may see this person already and know who this person is already. Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles keyword, inheritance, light and shadow aspects. The reason why I think this card has shown up is because I think you may have dismissed this person. or maybe not giving them a second glance. It almost, again, makes me feel like this person has been in your environment, in your immediate circle, and you just continue to miss them over and over again. And not anymore, because the illumination is happening with this Eight of Wands, and I'll read to you the key word for the Eight of Wands. Something is entering into your life here. Most definitely, love is here for you. A very young, sweet love. And I'm not saying that they're young, okay? I'm saying that it's like that innocent love, that like feeling of being smitten, of like giggling and laughing. So let me read the Eight of Wands, okay? Amorous awakening. I'm going to read this card for you, the description, okay? Let me know in the comments below if this is resonating. It seems so far, instead it was always there, just steps away. Now nothing will be the same. Boop. I got a feeling some of you kind of knew who this person is, okay? And the Two of Pentacles is innocent games and balancing. You're restoring some balance now. Listen, my advice for you, because this is all about you, and then we dive into what's coming in next. My advice for you is to really get to know people. Talk to them. Be friendly. Be cheerful. Be kind. Be respectful. And 111 on the clock, okay, as I'm talking. Let me go ahead and pull some cards for you here. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh, what was that card that just flew out? What was it? The Empress, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Whew, you got the Seven of Pentacles twice. This has been a long time coming. A very, very long time coming. You may have had to do a lot of healing. A lot of healing. You carry, oh yeah, a lot of healing. Wow. The Star at the bottom. A lot of healing. The Star, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Wands. This is all about you tuning in and tapping in to what love means to you. This person is entering into your life. This person's already here. It's you having to let go of the pain, the suffering, the isolation, the difficulties, the whataboutisms. You know, I talk about this over on TikTok. If you don't follow me, go follow me over there. The whataboutisms are one of the worst things that we can deal with in our own mindscape, because they really can take us to this very dark, negative space. What about if he doesn't like me? What about if I'm not good enough? What about if he smells? What about if this? What about if that? What about? And for you, the whatabouts are really deeply seated and rooted to a past relationship that created a lot of suffering for you. And what you are doing now this month is releasing that. Potentially, the Libra full moon could be very impactful for you. It's happening, I believe, on the 6th or the 7th of April. This is like an illumination into how you can purge, release, and let go of that in order for you to be able to bring in this love. Because it's not that you're bringing it in, it's that you're accepting it. That's the right word I'm looking for. You're accepting it. Like, even if you look at this little girl, he's kissing her. He's so enamored with her. And she's like, like, he's been here the whole time. The whole darn time. And why haven't you accepted it? Why haven't you accepted it? Or why are you closing your eyes to it? What if you opened up and gave this person an opportunity? Or what if just in general you opened yourself up to having conversations with people? What could happen there? I think a lot, to be quite honest. I think you could find yourself really tuning in and tapping into a new type of love, potentially a love you've never had before. Maybe a love that you're afraid to have. Maybe you feel like you're not worthy of it. Maybe you feel a little bit unlovable, but the universe is telling you that it's here. The Hierophant, the Empress, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, it's here. The universe is here. It's about whether or not you're able to move forward. Can you leave the suffering behind and move forward? Can you illuminate light into the shadow aspects of yourself that stop you from seeing this person? Can you and are you willing to open yourself up to love with the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles? Or are you going to stay stuck in this Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles energy where your ex put you in and stay in the victim mindset of that? These are the deep conversations to have with yourself. The honest, raw, real conversations. And if you want some help with it, take a look at the description box below and book a session with me. But these are the conversations. Because they'll reveal so much to you. So much that you haven't seen before. Or maybe you didn't want to see it because to see it would mean that you would have to heal it and feel it and actually open yourself up to this love. And it's here. Juno is an asteroid that tells you about what you need in a partnership. And wherever Juno sits in your natal chart, it will tell you about your partner. This is so powerful. So incredibly powerful. Let's get some astrology. There is a link in my description box to a free values worksheet exercise. Go do it, okay? It's completely free. It's gonna help you. Look, even the cards coming out. It's like, I think me even saying this to you has gotten you up in your feelings, okay? So if you are in your feelings, take a deep breath. Whew. Okay, breathe. All right, let's breathe together. Because it's when you're activated like this, it's crazy. I know that. Hold on. Yeah. Too many cards fall out. I can't take all of these. You know what? I'm going to take them because the cards are crazy. 12th house, surrender. Virgo, healing, communication. Pluto, transformation. I was only doing 2 cards for this reading, but these cards are very, very potent for you. Could be a Virgo coming in. You could be a Virgo. Pisces. Pisces, Virgo are literally they're the opposites. That's like divine partnership right there. Pluto transformation is happening. When you're activated like this, and I know what this activation feels like because I had it happen to me last year. When you're activated like this, it is overwhelming AF. Because your whole heart feels like it's going to explode as you have these deep realizations of the deep-seated trauma, narrative, stories, everything that happens that stops you from attracting love or welcoming in that partner. Let's dive into the romance cards. Taking action, momentum, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I wonder if you don't feel financially well off enough, or if you're worried, free yourself. Or if you're in between careers and you're feeling like because you're in between, you can't have him or her. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, do that worksheet that I shared with you, okay? That'll help you in taking control of your life because you're becoming accountable and responsible for who you are. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I was feeling that. This is like, I was here last summer, last fall. I was there. It's this feeling like literally your whole heart is changing and exploding, and all the old patterns are being released so that you can make way for the love that you've always wanted in your life. And chances are there's somebody there that has definitely piqued your interest, or who approaches you, and says, "Listen, like I want to take you out. I'm really into you. Can we talk?" Wow, the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth. You are being born again into this beautiful person that you always were. You just forgot. You forgot who you were because of the past relationships. And now you are remembering again who you are. Plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, if you're ready to like truly, truly transform your life and you want to devote time to yourself, to your healing, take a look at Align. It's a course that I offer. It's in the description box below as well. There's 2 payment plans. You can pay upfront or you can pay monthly. This is a 9-week intense transformative course. This is for those of you that are ready to free yourself from the chains, the stories, the limited that keep you stuck, and you're ready to reclaim your power, transform your life, attract love, attract your career, your dream career, like attract everything that you want. It's like 9 weeks of like pure deep manifestation inward so that it can be reflected outward. There's some testimonials for people that have taken the course before as well, if you want to read that. It's truly been transformative for people. It's a very, very powerful course. Trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transition, growth. And there's also a link in over on my website as well. If you're not sure if Align is for you, you can do a session with me. And then if you decide Align is for you, that session is used as a credit, like the money that you paid for that session is used as a credit, or you can use it as a credit towards a reading as well. But yeah, listen, this is huge for you. Trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transition, growth. This is huge for you. You are transforming and finally like boop, aligning with this person. This is a powerful month for you. April is such a powerful month, and it's beautiful because it's the beginning of a new astrological New Year's. It's literally the new years. You are planting the seeds so that they can flourish and properly blossom, and so that you can have the best 2023 possible. This is so magical and transformative. I'm wishing you all the best. All right, if you want to book a session, work with me, book a line, etc., take a look at the description box below. All right. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye.